We're less than a week away from Milwaukee's Juneteenth parade, which is one of the largest celebrations in the country. Juneteenth is about the enslaved Americans that had no idea they were free until word made its way to Galveston, Texas, 2 years later.
And Charles, for many Black Americans, that is where their ancestry starts. In the South somewhere, some can only go back 4 generations. But I learned of a DNA test that is helping African Americans trace their roots back to Africa. And for one Milwaukee woman, that test was more than just learning that her family had expanded.
You're listening to Hyphen, where we connect the culture. That was My Family, The Roots, Black Thought and Questlove on that track. We got some more great music headed your way.
On the airwaves, Element Everest-Blanks connects the community to the culture at Hyphen Radio. As a connector, she felt somewhat disconnected when it came to knowing her African roots.
My family's from Detroit, but we're from Georgia, we're from Mississippi, we're from down south. I mean, we've all migrated up here. But beyond that, I just knew my mother was a strong Black woman.
For Americans who are descendants of enslaved Africans, many have no idea of where their lineage begins before 1863. That's when President Lincoln declared the Emancipation Proclamation, abolishing slavery in the U.S. This sent Element on a quest for the answer.
Why did it take so long to get here?
Fear, honestly. I think there's something scary about knowing who you are, because then there's a standard that you're held to, that you can't say, I didn't know. There's a requirement of manhood and womanhood that you have to now be held to. And in America, we don't really have that anymore.
She found a DNA testing company that claimed it could find the missing link she needed.
It tells me my tribe, it tells me the country, it even tells me the DNA markers that they use to connect me to a current Sierra Leonean woman and what that similarity score is. Can you read that out loud?
100%, no doubt.
Fascinated by Element's results, I wanted to learn more on how this worked.
Have a wonderful stay here in the D.C. area.
So I traveled to Washington, D.C. to meet African Ancestry's co-founder, Dr. Gina Page.
You boast to have a robust database of more than 30,000 indigenous African DNA samples. How were you able to build up such a database?
Is a testament to my business partner. So when he was doing the research around being able to really just find out where he was from, he was committed to building a database of the size that would enable it to be accurate, would enable it to be used efficiently and effectively.
Genetics 101. Explain to me how DNA is a key that actually unlocks the door and helps Black Americans find their way back to Africa.
So each of us has DNA that we've inherited from our mother that didn't change. It has not changed over several generations. Going back 2,000 years, we have the exact same what's called mitochondrial DNA from our mother's 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 mother. It didn't change. Which means if I can find someone else in the world today with my same mitochondrial DNA, we have to be related. We take a person's mitochondrial DNA, compare it to DNA from all over Africa, and look for a match. And then matching DNA tells us the person's ancestry.
Over the past 20 years, AfricanAncestry.com has connected 1 million people with their African ancestral roots, even taking several trips to Sierra Leone, Ghana, and other West African countries. You may know some of their customers.
Oprah, Quincy Jones, Taraji P. Henson, Dr. Maya Angelou, Dr. Dorothy Height, Congressman John Lewis, former Ambassador Andrew Young. Like we run the gamut.
Back in Milwaukee, Element's family expanded too, with some well-known cousins.
Questlove and Black Thought from The Roots, who I've actually had in my car driving them to an event, and we had no idea that all of us were family, yes.
Element says she's discovered so much more than she expected to find.
It is. It's kind of frightening how comfortable I feel in this body now, because I'm not trying to measure up to anybody else's expectations other than my own. Like I have a culture requirement of womanhood and even manhood with my children. But that's based on who I am. That's not based on what I've been taught about who I am. And there's a difference.
So is the key your mom's DNA?
Yes, if you're a woman, because right, we don't have the Y chromosome, but that chromosome in your mother, grandmother, great-great-grandmother has never changed. And so her results are not just for her, it's for everyone in her mother's line. So her cousins, her aunts, and uncles.
So now I'm waiting to hear
So
you.
yes, her journey inspired me so much that I got a little curious. Tomorrow night, I take the same test. Join me on an emotional journey back in time.
She made it through plantation living, segregation, and her DNA is in every cell of your body.
Tomorrow night at 6 on TMJ4.